It's no secret that a lot of people join gyms on a motivational high, but then they stop coming. Your club's database is literally full of hundreds of members not attending your gym.
What I find interesting about those who don't attend the club is that when they joined, they really wanted to come. They told us things like they were going to come 3 or 4 times a week, that they really wanted the results, and sometimes they even give it a 10 out of 10 priority in their lives. So what changes? Why does a motivated individual go from an I'm in to an I'm out in just a few visits?
Now think back to our last session together, and you may recall a rather disturbing scene of me in a school uniform. Now, aside from the obvious fact that yes, I have the legs of a 12-year-old schoolgirl, what was trying to be communicated is that connection is a great way to get commitment from our members. Connection is retention glue. Members often find it hard to maintain those levels of motivation they signed up on. They get overwhelmed by the environment and they stop coming.
It always concerns me that the club someone saw on the day they joined is not the club they see on the next visit. Don't get me wrong, our salespeople do a great job of getting people to commit and sign up.
Our club's awesome, friendly, motivating, there's plenty of gym equipment, the gym instructors are so happy to help out if required, and there's nothing quite like our group fitness classes for fun, motivation and variety.
But sometimes they can create an expectation in a member's mind that just can't be lived up to. Does this sound familiar?
When the member comes in, reception doesn't say hi. The gym staff are in the staff room or talking to their friends, and the gym is so busy they can't get on the equipment they want. And then when they do get on it, they don't know how to use it anyway.
All staff are part of the process that keeps a new member coming to the club. Receptionists, gym instructors, group fitness instructors, cleaners, we are all part of this process and in turn must take individual responsibility for someone who stops coming. From a business perspective, there are only 2 roles in the gym, acquiring members and retaining members. And the other part of your job is just detail. But what a cool job. I believe that helping and inspiring people to have exercise as a regular part of their lives is one of the best things we can do. And as group fitness instructors, we have a powerful opportunity because we come in contact with a lot of people. We can change a lot of lives.
Our connection and retention slide can help explain this process. It runs from -5 all the way up to +10. Now, a -5 is where I hate exercise, I hate the gym, and you know what? I pretty much hate you as well. But up here at a +10, this is where I strive to be in the industry, and I possibly even want to be an instructor. You are a +10, or as we put it last time, a total freak. A 0 is where I'm starting to contemplate exercise. I might say things like, you know, if I had health concerns, I might exercise, or if I had time, I would join the gym. The journey from -5 to 0 and how long that takes is based on experiences. A positive experience with fitness moves me up, a negative experience will move me back down. When I make it to a +1, this is where I've joined the gym. The journey from +1 to +5 is again based on experiences. Positive experience with the gym and results moves me up, a -1 moves me back down. This is also a prime danger time for actually dropping out of an exercise commitment. +5 to around +9 is where someone commits to a club within the club. They're actually starting to refer their friends and they're becoming a total advocate for health and fitness.
So what this means to you is that we need to appreciate that it takes multiple connections to move someone up the scale. And they can move down the scale for several reasons. They might have joined the gym on a motivational high that is just unsustainable. They may feel that no one really cares about them and whether they come or not. They may not have made a deep set commitment, and so there's just a surface commitment to the club. And finally, they just actually might not feel comfortable in the gym environment.
So what's the secret in moving our members up the scale to freaking awesome members? The answer lies in the statement, the club within a club. And this is our first stop in understanding the principle, connection is retention glue. Our first level of a club within a club is what we call a surface commitment. For example, meet Tina.
Hi.
You're right, that's enough.
Tina joined the gym and wants to get fit and toned up. She goes to Body Pump because the salesperson suggested she would enjoy the class, and she does enjoy the class. She likes the instructor as well. So Tina now goes to body pump 2 times a week and is also doing some running on the treadmill.
In a surface commitment, there is a possibility that Tina may or may not continue on with an exercise habit. If we use our -5 to +10 scale, Tina is around a +3. Her main connection is with the fun in the program, but nothing else. She comes into the gym and runs on the treadmill on her own. But if she didn't come one day, hey, nobody would even notice.
The second level of a club within a club is a deep set commitment. Tina's now been going to body pump for 4 weeks. She's met 2 other members of the class, Jenny and Josh.
Hi.
Hi.
They also go to RPM and they invite her along to a class. Tina loves RPM and she feels a connection with the class, and the instructor is amazing. Tina works out harder than she's ever worked out before.
Tina notices that the members who attend RPM wear cycling gear. She wants to continue and fit in with the group, so she goes out and buys the clothing. Tina is now attending body pump and RPM and getting great results. She is now bringing her friends to the classes and socialising with other members in her class in a coffee group that is formed due to the interaction of the group.
With a deep set commitment, there are multiple points of connection. Tina would be a +6. She's attending 2 programs and she has interaction with other members both inside and outside of the club. If one day she didn't come, someone would notice and be in touch.
This is also the stage where jammers dress like jammers and RPMers wear tight pants. It's the same reason that sports teams wear uniforms and even gangs wear patches. They want to be recognised as being part of a club and they want to belong to that group.
So how do we get Tina to have a deep set commitment?
Step 1 is finding Tina. Tina will be one of the new faces in the class. Unfortunately, most instructors never see her. She stands at the back, she blends into the walls, and the instructors are so busy talking to the class members they like, the ones they always talk to every single class.
Step 2, a one-time chat is not enough.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi Tina, how are you?
Good, good.
Tina needs to feel welcome to the group every time she comes.
We've put a bench up for you. I hope you can see the instructor from there.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
She may not think she wants to make friends, but she needs to make friends.
Step 3, your class alone may not be enough. Tina needs to find the right club within the club for her. She could be doing your class just because she doesn't know what else to do. Find out her goals and then recommend solutions.
So what is it you want to get out of the class? Why did you choose body pump?
Oh, just to build up some strength and do some toning, that kind of thing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the right place. Will
Cool.
you enjoy?
Thank you.
You play an important role in our members finding their club within a club. The way you smile at everyone when you walk around, the way you teach on stage, and the way you take time to chat with someone after class is all part of the process that moves someone up the connection and retention scale. New members watch the way you relate to other class members
How's my shore girl going? Looking good in the front there.
and long to have that attention from you. Be inclusive of all your class members and influence them to have connections with each other.
There are 2 common threads that hold our programs together. The first is the instructor that's up on stage. That's you big freak. And the second is the style of program that they choose to get their results. When a member emotionally connects to one of our programs, they become part of a bigger atmospheric reciprocity system. The more participants that are in that class, the more possible points of connection that can take place.
Also, the more freaking awesome members there are in the class, the more likely their enthusiasm will rub off onto those around them.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise you meant organist.
Research shows that we are most likely to laugh at a comedian when we're in a group rather than to laugh on our own. That is atmospheric reciprocity.
In our classes, the freaks energy rules. The more freaks there are in your class exuding that energy and that passion, the harder everybody works. Also, the new members become surrounded by that intangible feeling of connection and reciprocity. Atmospheric reciprocity is one of the best tools you will ever learn. It will grow your class numbers and in turn change people's lives. Apply this principle and you'll go from being just an instructor to being a key influencer in a worldwide reciprocity revolution. Brainstorm away!
Here's 10 ideas for creating connection and clubs within your club.
Start with a bike team. Invite your members to come along and be part of a cycle race. You can also organise weekend RPM classes or weekend outdoor cycle rides. We also get our members involved in organising a RPM Christmas dinner. A great bonding happens when members let their hair down, and we've even had some romances start from it.
I started the Les Mills Running Group 8 years ago. We've had 28,000 members through it. The reason why it's successful is because I'm passionate about running, I provide a good service, and the end product is running.
During the warm down, invite everyone down for a coffee after class. It's a great time to share a little bit about your life and what you do outside the gym, and also find out what's important about theirs. Really be inclusive and bring the shy people that sort of sit at the back of the class into the group. It's just times like this that you can make friends for life.
Make a huge effort to learn people's names. A lot of names. Never use the same 2 names of the only 2 people you know in your class over and over again. Remember Norm? Become Norm.
Share a little bit of yourself with your members. This is Jackson, or Batman. I love to tell my class that he's just done a kinder, and he loves interacting with the kids and having a great time. Isn't that right, Jack?
Have an inspiring team message to use in some of your classes. For example, I've just read this book called The Omnivore's Dilemma, and it's all about how to eat really well for your body and for the planet. Honestly, go out and read it, it'll change your life.
I treat every class like it could be my last class, so I have as much fun as possible and involve the members as much as I possibly can.
Involve your members in a charity event. Every 2 years, the team at Les Mills Wellington raise money for Heart Children New Zealand. They have 24 hours of non-stop fitness classes.
They have a strong heart cardio-based fitness challenge.
The PTs run a poker night.
They do movies in the cardio theatre.
And it's all done with a huge heart and a huge family focus.
And to date, they have raised over $850 million.
They raise thousands of dollars for charity.
Close.
Love your members.
Get over yourself. Your class numbers grow when you talk to all your class members, not just the 4 that you normally talk to.
We're running a competition. We're looking for the best working examples of this stuff from around the world. The 2 best will win a trip to New Zealand to be part of the Filming Week, August 2009. 10 more of you are going to win free release kits for one program for an entire year. Do you want to be a part of this? You've got 3 months. Entries close April the 30th, 2009.
So use one of our ideas or even come up with one on your own and implement it into your class over the next 3 months. Then in 3 months, we want to hear your story and your experiences, and you can email them to freaks@lesmills.com. What did it do for your class numbers? What was it like for your members? And what was it like for your enjoyment of teaching?
We're going to bring in international judges, and every one of your stories is going to be published on the Freaking Awesome section of the Les Mills website.
So go get them, you big freaks!